Today we're going to talk about using symbols in Flash. Symbols are a way of organizing your work in Flash. So to create a symbol, you go to Insert and New Symbol. Give it a name. We'll call this ball. And there are three types of symbols that you can create. You can create a movie clip, a button, and a graphic. So the first one we're going to work on is a movie clip. Click OK. You'll notice on the top right here, now we have a scene and ball. Ball is the symbol that we're currently working on. Scene is our main stage. In our ball symbol, we're going to create a circle, hence the name ball. To do that, we're going to click the oval tool, click and drag. We want to try to keep this thing roughly centered. And then you'll notice at the bottom here, this looks almost identical to the main scene. So if I go over here, I can right click, I can insert a frame, I can create tweens, etc. So for example, perhaps I want this to have a shape tween, and from one end to the other it's going to morph, create a keyframe. On this keyframe, I'm going to adjust the way the ball looks, so I'm going to stretch it out. And then if I go to the beginning, I get that little movie clip. Now I can go back to scene 1. You notice there's nothing on scene 1. I click on my library, and I click on the ball, drag it in, and I have my clip. Now I can also create a button symbol. Button symbol's a little different. We'll call this my button. Okay. On a button symbol, we're going to use a rectangle. Let's change our fill color, make it blue. And we're going to draw that in. Now you notice that a button symbol in the timeline only has 4 frames. One is for up, over, down, and hit. We're going to convert each of those. We're going to insert keyframes on each one. The up frame is what the button will look like when nothing is happening to it. So the mouse isn't anywhere near the button. The over frame is what will happen when the mouse goes over the button. The down frame is what will happen when the button is clicked. And the hit frame defines the area in which is clickable. So normally you would want your hit to have something that's the same size or a little bit bigger than the graphic of the button. So if we go to each one of these, we're going to change the fill color slightly. Maybe over is a little bit lighter blue, and down is this really dark. Okay, again, we're going to go to scene 1. We're going to now drag our button onto the scene. And we're going to make a graphic. And we'll call this pick. So a graphic can't animate in the same way as a movie clip, can't be controlled in the same way a movie clip. So there's our graphic. So that's a brief introduction to the 3 types of symbols that are in Flash. In the next tutorial, we'll look specifically at buttons, and we'll start to look at code to make a button actually function or do something. Thanks for watching.